Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Hope everyone's doing well on this Tuesday night, currently 7:40 p.m. I hope everyone's had a great day, and I also hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Welcome to my round 7 tipping video. Before I get into the video, I just want to announce that I am doing another giveaway this weekend where you have an opportunity to win a NRL scarf of your own team. So whether it be a Broncos scarf, a Rabbitohs scarf, a Roosters scarf, whatever NRL team you support, you have an opportunity to win a scarf. So all you have to do to win the scarf, it's pretty straightforward. You got to comment right now in this video, in the comment section below. I will do it right now. I will press on the comment section right now. Your score prediction for the Panthers versus Rabbitohs game Thursday night. All you got to do is pick the score, get the score right for Thursday night's game between Penrith and South Sydney. That's all you got to do. Try and go different scores to other people. I know everyone will try and pick the same score. So get in now, comment below different score lines, and I wish everyone all the best. And I'll be checking the winner after Thursday night's game before I get into the Thursday night football review. So I wish everyone all the best. Good luck to it. Good luck to everyone. So let's get into my round 7 NRL tips for round 7 of the NRL, which kicks off Thursday night at 7:50 at Nostrata Jubilee Stadium. It is the Panthers versus the Rabbitohs. The Panthers at $1.75. The Rabbitohs at $2.10. The ins and outs. Naden's in the reserve, so he might be a chance in playing. As for Souths, Roberts is back on the bench apparently. Not sure if he'll start, but I think he will if he plays. Very hard game to tip this one. Penrith, big win over Melbourne last week. South Sydney knocked off the Gold Coast and the Warriors. So two teams that haven't been going too well. Hard to get the rate of form on South Sydney. I'm actually going to go the Panthers in this one by 4. 20 points to 16, I reckon. The Panthers will beat South Sydney. My man of the match, my prediction is Isaiah Yeo. So for mine, Penrith will get the job done. 20 points to 16. Isaiah Yeo for man of the match. Friday night at 6 o'clock at Nostrata Jubilee Stadium. It is the Melbourne Storm up against the New Zealand Warriors. Melbourne at $1.15. The Warriors at $5.50. The game was supposed to be at Amy Park in Melbourne, but because of the coronavirus outbreak, it's been transferred to Nostrata Jubilee Stadium. As for the ins and outs, real quick, Jerome Hughes is back. Josh Adokar is in. Seve is out. As for the Warriors, Amalo is back, which is a big in. Chanel Harris-Tavita moves to the bench. I think Melbourne win and win quite well. I can't see the Warriors beating the Storm. The Warriors have got dramas at the moment with Stephen Kearney getting sacked and all of that sort of situation. I think Melbourne will win 26 points to 10. So Melbourne by 16. My man of the match, Cameron Munster. They have a game Friday night at 7:55 at Bankwest Stadium. It is the Roosters up against the Dragons. The Roosters are $1.10 favourites. The Dragons are $6.50. As for the ins and outs, Lindsay Collins moves back to the bench. Sam Verrills is in as well. I think he's on the bench, isn't he, Sam Verrills? Yep, he's on the bench. As for the Dragons, Graham is gone to St. Helens. Jordan Pereira is suspended. Jackson Ford comes in for the Dragons. And Jason Saab finally gets an opportunity. I can't see the Dragons going close to beating the Roosters. I'm not sure if James Tedesco will play. I don't think he will. I know he's been named to play, but he's got to pass all of the concussion protocols. I think the Roosters win and win well, even if Tedesco plays or not. I'm going to go the Roosters. 36 points to 10. Roosters by 26 points. My man of the match is Luke Keary. The Roosters should do it quite well on Friday night. Let's move on to Super Saturday at 3 o'clock at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It is the Cowboys up against the Knights. The Knights are $1.35. The Cowboys at $3.20. I don't even want to talk about the Cowboys ins and outs because it makes me sick. Corey Jensen's been dropped. Granville was in. I thought he was released, but apparently still with the club. Jordan McLean's a chance on playing. I don't think he will. Our bench is shit. Hampton, Cotter, Cooper, and Peter Holler. I can't see the Cowboys going close in this one. Bradman Best is out for Newcastle due to the breaking the coronavirus restrictions. I think Newcastle will win 38 points to 22. My man of the match is Kalen Ponga up against his old side, especially up in Townsville. I'm worried about this game. I think Newcastle win well. 38 points to 22. Ponga for man of the match. The other game Saturday night at 5:30, Suncorp Stadium. The Broncos up against the Titans. The Broncos $1.35. The Gold Coast at $3.25. Who's in for the Broncos? I've got a couple of changes. Pakes is out. Carrigan suspended for that dirty shot on Pierce. Flagler's been dropped apparently. Milford and Boyd are still playing. I don't understand that at all. Tom Dearden hasn't been given a fair go at all. That's for the Gold Coast. Tom Apia's out. Who cares? Tyrone Roberts is in. The Broncos lose this game, in my opinion, they're done for the year. What are the odds? Brisbane are favourites, aren't they? Yeah, $1.35. Gold Coast at $3.25. The Broncos will win this game 19 points to 12. My man of the match is Payne Haas. If the Broncos lose, I'm putting a line for them. I think everyone will as well. So Broncos are desperate. They have to win. Broncos will get them 19-12. Payne Haas will get man of the match. Saturday night at 7:35 at Bankwest Stadium. The Eels and the Raiders. This is the game of the round, in my opinion. Parramatta $1.65. Canberra at $2.20. This is an absolute mega blockbuster game. Just like last week between Roosters and the Eels. This is a huge game. But game of the round. Parramatta against Canberra. What a game. I know Parramatta got a bad record against the Raiders. This should be a good game. Let's look at the ins and outs real quick. Terapo's out for Parramatta. So Brad Takarangi comes straight into the side. Dunamis Louis back for the Canberra side. Bailey Simonson's a chance. I can't believe Curtis Scott hasn't been dropped. He's been terrible so far this year. I'd be dropping Curtis Scott, honestly. But this is going to be a fantastic game of football. I'm going to go the Raiders in this one. I think the Raiders can beat the Eels. The Raiders have a great record against Parramatta. I think it's going to be tough. A very, very tough game. I'm going to go the Raiders 16-15. A very unusual scoreline. My little prediction for this game is Canberra will be up. Parramatta will be up 15-10. Croker will score in the corner. And then after the siren's gone, Croker has a kick to win the game. If he kicks it, he wins it. If he misses it, he loses. It's a pretty crazy prediction, but I reckon the Raiders will win 16-15. Should be a phenomenal game of rugby league. Let's move on to these next ones real quick. Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock at Central Coast Stadium. The old rivalry, the Battle of the Beaches. Manly against Cronulla. Manly at $1.60. Cronulla at $2.30. This is going to be a really good game. No Tom Trbojevic. No Dylan Walker. I get Martin Tapau and George Tafil back, which is good. As for Cronulla, I think it's pretty much unchanged from last weekend against the Dogs. This is going to be an interesting game. I'm going to go the Seagulls, even without Tommy Turbo. I think Manly can get the job done. I'm going to go Manly 24 points to 18. My man of the match, Jake Trbojevic. My man of the match in the Canberra Parramatta game I've got to mention is Josh Hodgson as well. Now, the last game of the round, at Sunday night, 6:30 at Bankwest Stadium. The Bulldogs up against the Tigers. The Tigers at $1.45. The Bulldogs at $2.80. Ins and outs real quick. Tolman's back for Canterbury apparently. Nick Meaney's a chance on playing. Sione Katoa for the Dogs. The hooker, is he actually playing? He's on the reserves. Okay. Tigers got a few out too. Twal is out. Robert Jennings is out. And Zane Musgrove is out. Tommy Talau's back on the wing. Oliver Clark's starting. Front row. This is a hard game to tip. The Bulldogs have won their last 3 against the West Tigers. This is going to be a really tough game to tip. I'm going to go for an upset. I'm going to go the Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs can win this game. So I'm going to go the Bulldogs 16 points to 14. Should be a close game. Dogs have got a great record against the West Tigers. It's a toss-the-coin game, I reckon. I know the Tigers were great against the Cowboys last week, but the Cowboys were poor. Dogs were competitive against Cronulla. Tough game, so Dogs to win 16-14. So my tips real quick. Panthers to beat the Rabbitohs. Storm to beat the Warriors. Roosters to beat the Dragons. Knights to beat the Cowboys. Broncos to beat the Titans. Raiders to beat the Eels. Manly to beat the Sharks. And Bulldogs to beat the Tigers. My specials of the round are the Raiders and the Bulldogs. They are my two specials of the weekend. It would be a bit of an upset. Now let's move into my best bets of the round. Very very interesting, these bets. For some reason, Sportsbet doesn't want to save my fucking bets, so I'll have to do them as we go. So let's get into it. So I've got the Panthers to beat the Rabbitohs Thursday night at 1-12. My first try scorer is Brian To'o. My anytime try scorer is Liam Martin, if I can find him. There he is. It's paying $191. A fantastic price. So I think everyone who has a spare dollar should have a punt on that one. Let's move on to the next one. I've got Melbourne 13 plus. First try scorer, Justin Olam. Anytime try scorer, I've gone with the Wombat, Brandon Smith. It's paying $121. Another great price to have a little cheeky dollar on the weekend. Not a bad bet right there. The Roosters to beat the Dragons 13 plus. My first try scorer in that game is Brett Morris. My anytime try scorer is Joseph Manu. It's only paying $26, but hey, $26 that will get you a nice feed at Chicken Mania or something like that. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Newcastle over my beloved Cowboys. Oh, like I said, Newcastle 13 plus. First try scorer, I like Kalen Ponga. I think Kalen Ponga can score the first try against his old side. And my anytime try scorer is another one that used to play for the Cowboys, Anari Tuwala. That's paying $50, but I also really like the try scorer market. I like Kalen Ponga for a double as well. So if I add that into the multi, that'll give me $96. Another fantastic price from Sportsbet. Now I've got the Broncos beating the Gold Coast 1-12. A bit nervous about what could happen in that game. Not real confident. My first try on the Broncos Gold Coast is Tavita Pangai Jr. My anytime try scorer is a guy that's been due for a try. That's Corey Oates. That'll give you $141. Again, these prices, guys, are absolutely fantastic. I haven't had a big win over these for a while. Hopefully I can get one on the weekend. Now, for Canberra 1-12 over Parramatta. Should be another great game, this one. My first try in this game is actually Micah Sevo, someone who is a really good try scorer at the back. And for Canberra, I like Jared Croker anytime. $111. Again, a great price for a great bet. Now, I've got Manly over Cronulla 1-12. My first try in that game is Curtis Sironen, a pretty handy player to have in your side. And my anytime try score for Cronulla, Jesse Ramian, that'll give you $161. Again, guys, these odds are absolutely fantastic. And the last one, Bulldogs beat the Tigers. My first try in that one is Josh Reynolds, if I can find the son of a gun. Where is he? There he is. Josh Reynolds for first try. Anytime try score for Canterbury. I like Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. That'll give you $376. A fantastic price right there. Now, my mega multi, my best bet of the round, is a multi with the margins 1-12 and 13 plus. So, Penrith 1-12 on Thursday night. Melbourne and Roosters 13 plus. And Manly 1-12 on Sunday. That's paying at $24. So, if you have a spare $5, $10, that's not a bad bet. They're $24. So, anyway, guys, they're my tips for round 7 of the NRL. They're my best bets of the weekend. It's currently 7:52. I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Again, get the commenting right now. Panthers versus Souths. Pick the score margin for a chance to win a NRL scarf of your team. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Until then, guys, have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.